Hello! Today I've got another review video for you. This time it's again about a Freeman Feeling Beautiful face mask. This is the Cucumber peel off mask, which is a peel off mask with cucumber. Yeah, that's pretty much, you know, easy to guess I guess. But yeah, it's for normal to combination skin. Personally I have oily skin, but you know, anything that like cleanses the skin pretty much always works for me. So I really wanted to try this. It's supposed to clarify and renew the skin, which is also good. Also, it doesn't contain any parabens. I have no idea if it's focusing on the bottle. I don't think it is. But yeah, you're just gonna have to trust me. Wait. Yeah, it says there no parabens. Which I didn't actually read until I bought it or anything. Personally, I don't really look at the ingredients usually because my skin doesn't really respond badly to anything. So yeah, except for when I eat Doritos. Unfortunately, but yeah, that's all, so I shouldn't complain. But yeah, in any case, what Freeman says about the mask is that it's a super cooling, skin quenching mask that gently peels away impurities that can cause skin to be rough and dull. Cucumber and aloe soothe, I have no idea how to pronounce that, soothe while moisturizing, ensuring skin feels soft and silky smooth after every use. Perfect for normal to combination skin. To use, apply evenly to the face, of course. Avoiding the eye area, leave on for 5 to 10 minutes, I'll get back to that later. Or until dry. Gently peel off mask, rinse with warm water, use 2 times a week or as often as needed. That's basically what they say about all of their masks, pretty much. Yeah, I'll get back to the whole, like using it later. Like of course I used it like for 2 weeks and like 2 times per week on average I think. 1 time 3 times like this. 1 week 3 times, yeah. Point is, I also filmed it of course as usual. To put in this video, but I filmed it when I was in a hurry because there was a pizza in the oven and I didn't want it to burn, of course. So I actually only left it on for about 15 minutes, which is still 5 minutes longer than they say you need to. And it wasn't dry completely, you'll see that later in the footage and that I'm going to insert in the video at a later point in time. But yeah, so yeah, basically it takes about 30 minutes for it to actually dry. But before we get to that, I'll just talk some more about the packaging. It comes in a bottle, as you can see. Pretty big bottle. It contains 175 milliliters. Also, in the last videos about these masks, I said they were about 3 to 4 euros. They usually are, because they're apparently always on sale. Like, on 3 different shopping trips I bought some of these masks, and they were always between 3 and 4 euros. But now I finally found out that they're actually supposed to be, again it's not focusing on what I wanted to focus on, they're actually 9 euros. I had no idea, but apparently at Kruidvat they're always on sale. So yeah, pretty much if you live anywhere where there's a drugstore which has sales oftentimes, then try to get it in the sale. But I still think 9 euros isn't actually all that bad for the amount of product you get, because this can really last for a pretty long time. Yeah, also it's not tested on animals, I read here, which is also a good thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the packaging. I think it looks nice with the cucumbers and everything and the color. So yeah, but the most important part is of course how it works, so let's move on to that. Okay, so as usual I'll just start off with the scent. It smells, yeah, it smells really fresh, and you know, like, I don't think cucumber has such a very nice smell on its own actually. Or scent on its own. But this does smell good actually, it smells really fresh. It also, by the way, it looks clear but with sort of a green hint to it. So, you know, again, the cucumber really like shows in the product I guess. I have no idea, is there actually cucumber in it? There's a whole long list of ingredients. Either way, yeah. Point is, it's they made it very clear it's a cucumber mask. I actually think the scent will be very nice in summer. Also, it feels pretty cooling on the face. So again, I think that will be a very good thing in summer. Because when it's really warm, I can imagine this mask being really nice to use. But you know, in winter it's still nice, but pretty cold. Yeah, it's sort of sticky. Yes, I have my list again. It's pretty sticky when applying it. You can see that probably in the footage as well. It like really like leaves this whole line of product when you grab it and but once it's actually on the skin, it's very easy to apply. It doesn't drip, it just stays where you put it, and yeah, so it's really quick to apply, which I personally like because, you know, I don't want to spend hours applying a mask on my face. Yeah, about the drying time, they say it can dry in about 15 minutes or 10, well, wait, 5 to 10 minutes. You're supposed to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I left it on for 15 minutes because, as I said at the beginning, there was a pizza in the oven and I didn't want it to burn, so I was sort of in a hurry. But as you can see in the footage, it didn't come off in one piece. It just sort of like on my cheeks it was still wet, so I had to peel it off later, and yeah, just didn't go completely smoothly. As usually when I use it, when I'm not in a hurry, I just leave it on for like 30 minutes and then it's fully dry and I can just peel it off in one go, and you have that really weird plastic like mask left, which looks really gross and weird, I guess. But yeah, it can do that if you just leave it on for like 30 minutes. So yeah, basically I recommend when you're using this, don't be in a hurry, just really leave it on until it's completely dry, and then you can just peel it off in one go and just rinse your face and be done with it. Rather than to have to peel off all the tiny bits that were still too wet when you originally tried to peel it off, like I had when I made the test video for this product. But yeah, in any case, the result is a very clear and clean skin is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, clear and clean skin. Yeah, it really made my skin feel, you know, nice and fresh and clean, and just, you know, I think it also, you know, still looks good. I mean, my skin doesn't really have all the many blemishes. I'm very lucky as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I do think it actually just, you know, it helps my skin to remain in that state. Yep. And also, what was I trying to say? Oh, right. The point is, you know, it makes my skin feel clean, but it doesn't make my skin feel too dry or anything. Basically, this time, usually I always apply a moisturizer after rinsing my face after face mask. This time I didn't because I wanted to fake tan later. I did it last night and then I fake tanned, and you know, I don't want to apply face moisturizer first and then fake tan, because then the fake tan really won't, you know, grab onto the skin all that well. But my skin didn't feel too dry or anything. I mean, it did feel drier than usual, but you know, it didn't feel too dry. It didn't feel weird, uncomfortable or anything. It just felt normal pretty much. So I really do think that the mask is actually as gentle as they say it is, which is nice. Of course, if you have dry skin, then I do think it would be too dry, but you know, I don't know because I don't have dry skin. But yeah, at least on an oily skin you can get away with not wearing a moisturizer or not applying a moisturizer later after using this. So yeah, it's definitely gentle. So yeah, all in all, I really like this mask. I definitely recommend it for most skin types, I guess. Again, I have oily skin, so I can't really talk for other skin types. But yeah, as far as I can judge, it's definitely gentle to the skin, but it does cleanse it really well. It feels really nice. Just one thing is that, you know, it takes like really half an hour for it to completely dry. So do take the time when using it, rather than to rush, because it just works better if you know, will actually allow it to dry completely. So yeah, I like it. If you have any other questions about this product, you can always ask them and I'll see if I can give you a useful answer. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! So as I said, I only applied it to the right side of my face, which will probably be on the left for you, I guess. Well, this side of my face. Just so you can hopefully compare it to